Yep, there we go. Let me move this so I can see what's going on. At least the quality seems better today. I should probably move Discord so I can actually see what's going on it. Hello! There you are. Right, shit, how do I... Okay, I got this. Okay, I got this, it's fine. Is my voice okay compared to the... Oh wait, there's no volume, never mind. Is my voice okay in general, I guess? I forgot it's completely silent right now because of the cutscene. I guess you'll find out in a second. So I skipped until... Okay. Jesus Christ, Amino. Get your life sorted. What? But you're not even British. Did you tell him you're not even British? What is this? Hayata. Anyway, should I start now? Okay, cool. We'll find out if the volume is shit or not in a second. I just skipped until she got killed. Huh? Sakura's. Wow, nice art. Sakura's dead? Really dead? I hear Tina talking from my eyes stared steadily forward. I can only look on. That's Sakura's dead body. Not like you did. I didn't make it in time. It's happening again. Arguing with myself, Kyoko began. Gently inspecting Sakura's body. Hang on! Hang on a second. My volume is broken. I know what it's fucking doing. Oh my fucking god. Danganronpa is playing through the wrong freaking thing. There we go. How's it now? What were you arguing about in the first place then? I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. Yeah, sorry if that was like really loud. Is it too loud? Do I have to turn it down? Okay, cool. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I. Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. The bitch. I hate this character now. She got a bit better. She did apologize to me, but I still don't like her. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. But don't just stand there and watch, you creep! Well, I stood there unable to do a thing. Time just passed. And after I don't know how long. I got everyone. Ah! Ogre? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began. You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. What does that have to do with being British? I don't understand. What? Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say? No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room. It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it. I know it. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right. It's the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. That really intense Yu-Gi-Oh! Jesus. Yeah, it was. It was Togami, the leg guy. Maybe you and her fought again, and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable and without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Oh, regrettable end. Whoops. Completely dipped that. Which, thank God for that, saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one. You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. 'Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him! I hate this whole thing! Well, I, for one, I'm glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If you can't do that, we're all dead. I keep going to say Sayaka and correcting myself. That bitch died ages ago, but she's left an irremovable mark on my psyche. Yes, that's her. Must be his weak point. And let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Ina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Okay, then Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Me? You're always a thorn at my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order? Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. For that, there's something I want to say. Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What? One of you killed Sakura! I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. New hero, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? And it's decided. Nothing's decided. You're just gonna let Toko stand by and brainstorm her next fanfiction? Jeez. I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But... we have to find out who killed Sakura. For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess that's okay. Do they really think Hagakure of all people killed Sakura? Freaking lewd fix, man. That's how she got murdered. She and Toko are arguing over their OTP. And Toko was like, "Your waifu is shit!" and killed her in a fit of fangirl rage. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. He touched Chihiro's dead body. He strung him up. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Just do it! Don't let your dead bodies be dead bodies. The victim was Sakura Ugami. The time of death is estimated to be around high noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the third floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. That was her reaction when she saw Toko's OTP. It was that bad. Oh, Ishimaru? Ishimaru's dead. Yeah, Kayotaka Ishimaru, he died a while ago. He was murdered by someone. He is lovely. I wish you could have known him, but you weren't here for the previous streams. I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why is that? Because Ishimaru's not here and I'm bored out my skull. The only way through the rec room was the door we just came through, and that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow, after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way out until we broke the window, that's like zero escape, right? Yeah, he's great. He's really nice. If I wasn't rushing to complete the game, I would go back. I might do school mode, and if I do school mode, you'll see Ishimaru in that. Someone... oh, how did he... yeah, someone hit him on the head with a hammer. The fat otaku guy killed him. And then got murdered himself. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. Or maybe even mystery games. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about a locked room murder entails? No, because it's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, of course. I'm a fucking beta, so of course I'll say yes. Sure, if you don't mind. When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is when the locked room is created after the crime. Simply means the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. Many involve some kind of trick involving the locking of the room. I am bored, can you shut up? Basic approaches include a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for all that, we'd have to check the door to see what it was, right? Second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh? Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You press a switch and then it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door. Something like that. But in this case, it doesn't seem to fit. The guns and arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gaps that would allow it. And the opponent didn't pull the Takumi from the hero summoning either, so they couldn't have been a bow. Yeah, I think we probably crossed that one off the list. Oh no! I see you, Sylve. I see you sinning. I need to move the page so I can see you better, because I can see you sinning. Yes. We are going to do school mode and get Ishi's pantsu. Yes, I am bored. I know what she's explaining. It's self-explanatory, and it's completely irrelevant. The third type's when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. Well, that didn't happen. What do you mean by that? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? The fourth type is when you take 2 and add it to 2 and get 4. Huh? Kyoko, what do you mean? They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Sounds like it could have been possible. No, it wasn't! Shut up! The fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room. But that, I mean, there actually is an alternative escape route somewhere within the room. I see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. You think we can cross that one off too?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. And Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely? That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during the trial. Right now I can't really say. I see. The way they set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, I have nothing else. I feel a bit like shit because I already know what the solution is. Some kind of plastic container rolling around at the speed of sound near the entrance of the room. It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments. I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. Still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. But she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab. But that's strange. Huh? What is? See what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. Must be part of the window I broke to get inside. But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter? Can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it will become an important clue later on. Important clue? Well, I'm not sure how. Okay, see you at There are shards of glass scattered around the door. Not the chair. It's red, and the top button's talking to a bottle. Just been eventually peanut butter. No shit, Sherlock! Something else on the ground. It's a little Monokuma. There's this. Looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, that's. Do you recognize her, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after he left the Nista's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So I gave that candy to Sakura. I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, since we get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else can get their hands on them. I really like them that much. But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavour. I'm sorry, it's just, she freaking stole them. God. The 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. Inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. I'm wondering is how to get those figures inside the bottles. I think there's more pressing matters. It's no different from your standard chip in a bottle. Huh? You know, with the bottle's opening smaller than the boat placed inside. You've never seen that? Oh yeah, maybe I have. There's one in the shop downstairs. It's this Monokuma version of that. A Monokuma bottle, if you will. Wow. She's very good with her words, that Kyoko. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. They're sitting on the shelf. Figures found on the ground, and the shards of glass are started to out of the bottle. Probably, yes, probably, Makoto. The grass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. I think it's safe to say the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Yeah, she's really helping me out, which is a bit of a shame because I already know what the answer is, and it's like boringly obvious what the answer is because I've seen this case more than all the other cases. Like I can't remember case 5, and I couldn't remember case 3 apart from Ishimaru and Hifumi dying, and this is the one I know the most, and I'm just gonna be like, ugh, I'm so bored. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But it doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? She's just that big, yo. Huh? The lock is open, and they're on the inside. It's a handprint? What's the handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in all the dust. Looks quite fresh too. I see someone was hiding here in the locker and left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locked room was opened. Do you think? Makoto, I want you to think about this. Okay? I want you to think about this. You smashed the door open. Then you walked in with Kyoko and Hina and found Sakura dead. Hina left the room, got Toko, Byakuya, and Hagakure, brought them here, and that was everybody in the room. I think if someone was in the locker, you would have noticed a little bit sooner. It's just a thing. It treats Makoto like he's a fucking dip. God, the lamp killed her. The lamp was hiding in the locker. During all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility, you prat. Why not? Think back before we opened the door. We looked inside the room, right? Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point. I think that's the most minor thing about that. I think that's the most minor issue about what Makoto just said. So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? Do you have anything to add? We already know who did it. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro, it had to be one of them. I couldn't stand the sight of it. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto? Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all 3 of them to meet with them here. You know that, right? Here in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. Yeah, he's not being very smart. But at least, like, I can write him being a dumbass in the fic, and, like, when people go, he's not that stupid. It's like, do you remember case 4? Where he thought that someone had hidden in the locker and joined the group while they were all standing by the door, looking into the room? Yeah, he is that stupid. I hope you can't see that alert from Lord playing Armor Free. Otherwise I'm going to send him a very nasty message. Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she left a note for each of them. She asked them to come meet them in the rec room by high noon. By high noon, the Monokuma Fall said she died right around then. I'm telling you the truth. I heard it right from Sakura herself. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened. Ina. It's possible not to have regrets, I know. But the fact that she asked for those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time in place she ended up dying. I'd be good to confirm what I just shared with the three of them directly. Okay, Togami, where are you? I can't move my camera, there we go. What are you doing, Legs? What do you want? You're bothering me. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Make it quick. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. And it's true? I did receive a note to that effect, yes. What fool would do what it said and risk being killed by that monster? It's his ultimate ability. He doesn't shoot with his gun, he shoots with his drift bullets. Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all. Byakuya says he doesn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Boy.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Okay, thanks. Please remove yourself from my sight. Okay. Nice, says the game. Not no evidence that the markings have been tampered with. Evidence that any kind of string or mechanism used on the door. Other words. I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Can we leave? I haven't looked at the body yet, actually. She drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. Well, at least she picked the comfiest chair in the room, and now no one can take it because she went and died in it. So there's evidence that the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Nobody wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. According to the Monokuma file, she was also vomiting blood. I see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? I'm telling you, Toko's fanfic! The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Can I go now? Maybe getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. Byakuya, are you gonna school me again, senpai? However, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting? Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? I'm trying not to make a dirty joke. No, I don't think I call it interesting. It does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to how she died. Can I go now? I know, but can I leave? Can I go? Do I have to talk to the bitch? What do you have to say for yourself? If it's good to have been killed, yeah, she's not the type to go down without a fight. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind and spirit. Yeah! This is her revenge on everybody who accused her. She took the comfiest chair, and now no one can move her body. How was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? Clearly not, because she got the chair. Must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly, they would have needed to see. I just got reminded of that story Lord told me when he was playing The Sims. Where this old lady died in the library and everyone got up to go mourn her. And because everyone was busy mourning her, he took the comfiest chair in the library. Oh my gosh, anyway. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her. But she wasn't standing, was she, Kyoko? Can I go? Okay. Magazine rack? Is that it? Shame yourself on the magazine, don't different kinds of magazines. No. What haven't I looked at? Nobody used those and I can't examine them. I generally don't know what I haven't spoken to. I've spoken to, these idiots. This is the second most comfy chair in the room. The chair was lifted up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. It's not special. The special chair is the one she's sitting on. Kept the door from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created a locked door from inside the room, not the outside. Okay, the chair was the key. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part. Please do not escort me to the chem lab. I will be not very happy.
Yeah.
You should probably go talk with people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Thank God. Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's decided. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. I already looked at that. It was, the bottle was on top of the glass, not the other way around. So we want to talk to the other people. I need to hear what they have to say. I have to talk to genocide jackass. Can I? No, please! Makoto! Okay, there we go. So the two probably went back to their rooms. Is she? No! Right. Where is, Thunder Afro, whatever his name was? He's in here. What do you want, buddy? What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. So Hasakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities been awakened in you? But I'm not the one she wanted to meet with. Well, the only one. Oga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toku to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She, yeah, like in the bathroom. That was terrifying. I could not remember how to get out. I mean, I was trapped with Leon. And like Leon had to stand there and watch me, like look around, like how do I get out? I got trapped in the Monokuma machine thing earlier as well. I couldn't remember what button it was. So I was just like hammering all the buttons, like what do I do? I had to look at the manual to work out how to get out. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura? No way! I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, definitely suspicious. Last time I saw Oga was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, can you show me the note she gave you? Oh, do I still have it? Let's see. He was feeling around in his pockets. Ah, sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of his pocket, this dumbass. Huh? Ah. Ah. Quick as a wind, Hiro snatched it back up again. I shoved it back into his pocket. Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Oga asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So what if you excuse me? Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly stepped back into his room. Hiro said it was just trash, but clearly he's the only trash around here. I mean, there's no way that that was all there was to it. Pocket trash. Pocket trash. Where is the other one? Okay, the femme Harry Potter is in here. Press the doorbell. I wonder if she's gonna answer, if Genocide Jack's gonna answer. Probably her. Yep, here you are. Huh? Who's there? Again, the most negative aura I've ever felt. See, she's jealous she didn't get the comfy chair. An aura of total decay. Well, what do you want? So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore. Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood too. She didn't look like she was in a good mood. Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time? Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I want to talk about the fact that Sakura asked to meet with you. I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with you. Him, rather. Whoops. I'm really tired, I'm sorry. What? She wanted to meet my master too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit it, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Okay, so we're from Toko and Hiro. What next? Definitely have to go look at the actual crime scene again. No, you don't! Yes, find more about the protein in the chem lab. Chem lab, let's go. Let's go, boy. I'll actually teleport this time, like a smart person. Where's the... Alright, okay, it's there. I felt bad seeing all the new places because I was like, wow, I know what events Ishimaru has here. Whoa, it's the bitch. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. Alright, bitch, I get what you mean. Let's see. This is my first time seeing the shelf. You just kind of get over how big it is. I should really take a close look at it. Looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. Yeah, I'm not going back to her. I'm sick of her face. There is something I do have to look at though, like the powder on the floor is reminding me about it. Looks like the 3 shelves have connected together to make one giant shelf. Wow, aren't you the smartest kid here? More importantly right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. Why we? Do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well then, let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work on full on. I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. He's gonna be like, it's shit. So, how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. Oh my god, he complimented me! For me? So when you look at it like this, interesting. It appeared that whoever left these footprints only had business that left no shelf. Did I really need to sketch the room for you to see that? They came in, went straight to the shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. I'm just imagining now, like, Mako sketches like a really shitty picture of, Togami doing something stupid. Like, tiny body and massive legs. Okay, how's this? Not bad for you, I mean. That's what the footprints tell me. These footprints must be... Kodo, are they yours? No? Okay, then let me see your shoes. I can confirm their size for myself. Couldn't think of a reason not to, so quietly did what Byakuya said. I see, your feet do appear to be too big. Roche must admit that these are not your footprints. What do you mean, unfortunately? Unfortunately? How clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are really valuable clue. Let's see what's on the shelf. All kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. Protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from the shelf. They're labelled with the letter A and a number, so I guess I can say this part of the shelving under section A. Ah, but wait! It's my bottle here that's labelled Chem C9. Someone planted to hear an accent? Broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where the powder came from? If the bottle had a label on it. Would you like to hear something interesting? And sell it for lots of money, because it's him. Something in his glorious image. I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, the room wasn't like this. Powder must have been spilled. No shit. Things were in there around the time of the incident. Which neither happened or was related to the case somehow. Source of the powder. On the shelf is one lock tells nothing but dangerous chemicals. Look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All containers on the shelf are labelled with C and a number. Okay. Is there anything else here? I don't think there is. Oh, alright. Bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor, but no footprint. Long, good, hard look. You just said that. Yes, we just examined that, Nagi. Yes, we examined that too, Nagi. Nagi! Nagi! You just went over everything we were told before we could leave the room. Ah. What's in here then? The shelf is chemicals, I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Oh, Omicron uses that word in the story, I know that. But it's simply they use in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. No, a little demon told me what that word means. You can shut the fuck up. Isn't that kinda harsh?
None.
What, do you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I'm screenshotting that. That's one for the chat image folder. I didn't even see that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. Shelf will label letter B and a number. So, where's the shelf? Try to find out more about the shelving unit. You just... Okay. Can we go now? Good, thank you. Oh, that was excruciating. What? Yeah, what? Let me look. No, I want to see the face. Ah. Okay. I honestly can't remember what floor the rec room is on. That's not it. Oh. There it is. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? Toko and Hiro had to tell me. I thought I said Taka then, and I was really excited, and then like my hope died, just like he did. I see, so long with Byakuya. They're both claiming they didn't go see her. It's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying. Perish the thought. Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. I'm gonna eat some food because I'm hungry. Because these are hungry Dangans. Fuck you!
Ne. そうね。それはね。
I'm thinking here, Kyoko's picking on Makoto just because he doesn't want to touch her boob. Yeah. I gotta multitask.
なるほどね。
Okay, so there was powder on his shoes. I refuse to believe
No.
that Sakura has smaller feet than Naegi.
そうね。
She's huge. She's like nearly 7 foot.
どうやら
Jesus Christ, I just made the most obnoxious drinking noises. I'm sorry if you heard that. 2 blows. 2 blows to the head.
ええ
One more interesting thing.
そう
Both of her hands are spotless. Absolutely no trace of blood in either one.
そうね。
So I don't think examining her body in detail. Did you touch her titties, Kyoko? Did you do what Makoto was too shy to do? I'm just checking for a pulse, Baka. I know I'm tired. This is the level of humor I'm stuck at. Rikoko said, you know, clue involving Goku balls. Something new, something new.
Ne.
So, did you figure it out? The hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you should find it. They've got a different piece in each one. I don't know, Kyoko. Can you explain it to me? Yeah, exactly!
それは
I won't get any towards clues. Giving me my conclusion isn't a good idea. The official needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. Not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a good degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
ね。
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I had to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? Experiment?
とにかく
Can you gather up all the pieces in the Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Sure it's okay in the rest of the crime scene like that?
別にいいじゃない。
We're doing a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And an obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
じゃあ
Anyway, I need to go get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to get up at the glass. What choice I have? I better do it. Ah! Why? Why is that a thing? Sorry to keep you waiting. Hit?
じゃ
Oh, is everyone waiting? Let's get ready. Let's get to work. What kind of experiment are we doing?
あつまり
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of the bottles, you dipshit. Yes. Why'd you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment, you dullard. It'll make sense when we're done.
ね
First, let's compare the weight to the normal monochrome bottles. It's balanced.
つま
Means each monochrome bottle weighs about the same. She just like shoves Naegi's face in the clue. It's like, look at this, Naegi. Whoa, what is it, Kayoko? You don't expect me to help you, do you? Also, here's an experiment that I'm involving you in just to help you, but I'm not helping you. Baka. Makes sense. Monochrome figures side are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect their weight.
じゃあ
Here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Not what we expect to see. No assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. Didn't investigate them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
じゃあ
Okay, let's give it a try. Huh? Broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
やっぱり
Just like I thought. What?
つまり
Built to our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it together.
ね
And I believe you arrived at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. There were 2 bottles and she got hit in the head. Twice. Is that, like, it? Oh, the magazine rack, I forgot about that. Clue of some kind. Clue. Ah, this magazine's upside down. Someone put it back that way on accident.
ね
When it catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. Picked up the Invader magazine and flicked through it. This is... One of the pages needs to enter the magazine. It would have been written in bloody letters. Said Toko. Could this be a dying message? Not this shito again. And it appears you found it. Toko, this is...
それが
It's indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message.
だけど
Just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. I was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly how I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking.
ね
Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. She's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled! She's the killer for sure! As conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I could see why you'd think that, but... It seems too easy. If anything, it makes you that much more suspicious. This isn't case 1. Jesus Christ. Oh, trial time, finally! Oops, you caught me sleeping. Investigation was just so boring, I couldn't stay awake. Me too, Monokuma, me too. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay then, let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon. It's already time? But the mystery of the locked room is only half solved. No, it's really not, Naegi. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, well, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Let's go. It's so empty in here. We get to meet up after another, and then... Don't make that face at me! The ultimate martial artist! Kawaii desu, ne face. A locked room. Murder mystery, winky face.
何
What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body, XD! This is just plain creepy. Hakakuri, last time you joined in. Seriously, shut up. And how about the reverse? No matter how creepy something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? Crying face. He's right, that does make it seem sad. Now then, please get on the elevator. Surprised face. I'll see you all down there, Kirby Dance. I'm just taking a picture of it to show that it's real. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get you guys. I can act so casual after murdering someone. I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt, only one of us is the killer. Well, one of us is the culprit, Dib. I'm very tired. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet someone killed her. See, she's smiling. She's basking in the glory of that ridiculously comfortable chair. And that person is here. That person is one of us. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you? Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? Oh, I should have talked to them in a different order, but never mind. Kiriki's character irritates me, XD. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. XD. I climbed into a steel prison in total silence. Winky face. Watch the doors close. I felt it begin a sinister descent. Look at how much hair that boy has. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. Fell lower and lower. Certainly as always. The ride was over. You fool! Mr. Bones' wild ride never ends. Doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. I felt nothing since Ishimaru died. Don't even try. You say that like it's not your fault or all that's left. I wonder, will the crush shall end with one last classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, a deadly offense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial, ooh. Yes, save. We are running low on save slots. Do I have any skill points left? Well, I suppose I used them all. Oops. What? No, it says I have enough. Please! I guess I can only equip 4? Okay, that's just a worse version of that. There's no point. Okay, there we go. I don't know. Maybe. Oh my god, Hagakure's hair is so obviously a 3D model. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trials. Your votes will determine the results, as if this isn't like several hours into the game. You can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. If you pick the wrong one, they'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that's the one that will get to graduate. Now then, where to begin? You already know who did it. Whoa, deja vu. Deja vu da! The one who killed Sakura. It's one of the people who hated her. Byakuya, Togo, or Hiro. It was one of you. Baka! I had nothing to do with it. Yeah, I never kill someone. No way. Look at his violently vibrating portrait. Will you not trust someone with such an aggressively vibrating portrait? I don't want to hear your stupid excuses, XD. Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. I saw a bit of Shimaro then, and I feel sad. It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura. And what reason do you have for saying so? Because you all had a motive. You hated her. Is that it? Doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us? No! That's low. That's about as low as you can get. Frig. Hang on. Oops. Hang on. Control, okay. Got it. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right? Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her, winky face. I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. Does that mean one of them did it? Ishimaru! Look at Takami's face! The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them. There's no way that's not suspicious. What if he was absolutely guilty? I don't deny she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her. I didn't either. See, I never saw her. You got that wrong. Hi, did you? Yeah, there's a story behind that, I swear. Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots. What's that got to do with anything? Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura. No, it's, ever since we got to the warehouse, I totally monopolized the entire box of candy. Oh my god, that actually came into play. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse. In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy? Oh yeah, we had a, we had a angry at Togami earlier. From Sakura, it's the only explanation. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure I got it from her, but since she gave it to me forever ago, it doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her. When? When did she give it to you? Last time we saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right? Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then. But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura only could have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. The reason to know that is... I think it's when. Yes. I derped out. I was reading it and not really paying attention. He's being a little shit. Does it say it behind him? Where? Oh, like the ancient Egypt shit. I'll have to take a look when it zooms out. I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy until after she left the nurse's office. It kind of does. I can see what you're on about. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy. Look at that aggressively vibrating portrait. He means business. Damn it! XD! I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that? Why the sudden hostility? Could we just talk? That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me. You're acting incredibly suspicious. You're acting incredibly suspicious. More hostility. Not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof. Huh? Proof? What are you talking about? I'm talking about a shining messenger. Oh, right. I'll have a look. I thought you were talking about the text in the background. I was like, I kind of see what you mean. What would a shining message even be? At the scene of the crime, she written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message, just like what you guys talking about with Sayakia. That's true, I saw it for myself. See, Toko did it. What he was saying? No way, I didn't do it. You don't know when you're beat, do you? Hero, hold on. When did you see that dying message of his? Well, when we found Oga's body. Duh. But you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. Yeah! Shining message, we're out of muffins, please pick up more. Shining! So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself. Huh? Hold on. Wait, Kyoko found the magazine with a dying message. It was on the magazine shelf. Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right? That's right, looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with a dying message on it. I found it right at the scene of the crime, after we started the investigation. If that's true, then what Hiro said doesn't really make sense, does it? It didn't make sense anyway! Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense! Definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case it clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. I kind of already forgot what he said because I'm so sleepy. Ishimaru! I saw him! I'm not over him. I never will be. I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Oka's body was discovered. I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words. What's your problem? What I said makes total sense. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. At that time, where was the magazine? Okay, I have to... I can't remember how to do that. Uh-oh. 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 Okay. Okay. I think it's I gotta tell him it was on the shelf, so he couldn't have seen it. Yes, okay, cool. No, we're talking about Sakura. Destroyed. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That was where Kirigiri-san found it, after we began the investigation. Oh, he's vibrating, it's getting serious. And you weren't in the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Gaha! Hakagure-kun, tell us the truth. Where did you see the message? Hold on, you're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Phineas sausage Oka left us. Know who the killer is, Toko? Yes, it says counter. I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us, XD. Actually, can we be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place? Yeah. I think we can all agree Oga wrote that message. 100% without a doubt she wrote it. And it's me talking, so you know it's true. Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh, are we... Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh, I was not prepared for that! I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message is almost certainly written using a finger, but both her hands were completely free of blood. Say what? And who did write it? Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place. Yeah. Is this game kind of forgetting that the third case was all about the fact that we saw Hagakure's handwriting and it was really good and we know what he writes like? Like, wouldn't we have figured that out a bit sooner? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Ah, he admits it. I thought you said Mitomen then. I was like, wait, what? Oh, that's what their name comes from. It comes from to admit. So, probably did say something like that. I figured as much. But why would you write something like that? Because I killed her! You're admitting to killing her? Please, let me just explain what happened. I just got Oga's note, and I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like I said. You did exactly what the note asked. What a fool. Baka! Baka, yeah! When I got there... Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks. That's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly I heard her mutter something. This is it. I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna end everything. As soon as I heard that, I just knew. She was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. And she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toku's name in blood across the magazine on the table and I ran away. I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die! Oh, that's what happened. Go ahead, roast me, boil me, do whatever you want. You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. She has got the pitchforks out. Ready to vote now, right? We know who did it. No, I think there's more to Hiro's story. What are you talking about? What else could there be? Bless them. I don't know what OTP of mine doesn't smash a bottle against their heads. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm dropping a bowl. There's one thing in the hero's story that doesn't explain. Until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed. So what else the hero did that doesn't make sense? What would you have to do after writing the message? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, why I was hidden. This happens pretty much every case. Hero opens his mouth and everyone's just like, shut up, Hero. Like the third case, he was getting pinned for murdering Ishimaru. Everything you just said, it doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? Huh? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it? Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm pretty sure it's sitting there on the table. Really? He's lying! He's gotta be lying! I don't see any reason why he wouldn't lie now, after already confessing to the crime. Then, he's not lying? Soja-nayo? Soja-nayo? Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident. I don't think there's any question about that. Who was it? They went to the trouble of hiding the magazine. They must not have liked what was written on it. Someone who wouldn't like what was written, there's only one choice. The Illuminati! Had to be Toko, right? Well, who else would hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it? What? What's going on? Have I got drama I've got to look at? Please enlighten me, I hunger for drama. Is he right, Toku? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have? Wait, but more important. It doesn't matter, we already know who did it, right? Hero just admitted to it. That's right, I killed her. No, you didn't. Who asked you? I don't doubt Hero attacked Sakura with the ball, but that's not where the case ends. What do you mean? What it means is that Hero isn't the killer. Can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it! Hero, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer. So what do you want me to do? Just tell us what happened one more time. Me and Sylv, well, I was telling Sylv that, they must have gotten an argument over their OTP. And, Sakura was, Sakura was vomiting blood because, Toko's OTP was that bad. And then she was like, yo, OTP's a shit! And killed it. I don't really see why, but okay. Oh, Fire Emblem Heroes, go away. You haven't reached the end of the case yet. Hero isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Oka from behind before she could do anything. You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once, is that right? Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. And she went limp. See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer. You hit Sakura, that's for sure, but it doesn't end there. Something that proves that. The wound's on her head. Yeah, I need to look at Kyoko's examination summary.
近くの棚にあったモノクマボトルでオーガの背後から不意の一撃を食らわして
不意の一撃ってことあなたが王を出したのは1回なのね
殴ったのは僕だ
Yep, there we go. It does look like it says cucumber.
葉隠君のオーダのせいで大神さんが死んだなら彼女の頭の
Cringy OCs are good because they make my OCs look better in comparison. If Sakura died from Hino's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds. Huh? 2? 2?
彼女の
That's right, she had 2 separate wounds on her head. I remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her. But I only hit her once. How did you have 2 wounds?
実は
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from Monokuma bottle.
ちょっと待ちなさい
Hold on, how can you do that for just cuts on the head?
オーダが2回も
She was attacked twice, with 2 Monokuma
モ
bottles.
ノク手がかりは頭の傷
Not just because of her head wounds, it's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
あのモノクマボトル
Something very suspicious about those bottles.
その不
Once
審
you
な
understand
点
that
を
point, you'll understand why the 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
思い出して
Think back, after the incident there were 4 Monokuma bottles on the shelf, right?
すると
And we found pieces of the bottle on the ground, along with the chest pieces it had inside.
葉隠君が
That was the bottle, hit Sakura with, right?
つまり
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. Originally there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 had gone missing.
どうしてモノク
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
簡単で
That's easy.
あのモノ
If
ク
you
マ
look
ボ
what the
トル
bottles all had in common, it should become clear. Correlation between the bottles. They are chess pieces. Oh, it's not a... okay. Oh, it's Hangman's Gambit. There we go. Yeah, it is.
そうだセスの駒
That's it, the chess pieces. And like, there was a thing, it gave me the option of the examination of her body, or Kyoko's examination of her body. And like, I was like, right, okay, if I just do the stats of her body, it'll probably be fine. But then I thought, no, it's gonna trip me up. That's why I opened the menu and looked at the file to see that it was, oh, 2 head wounds from that examination. Like, okay, it's that one then. Just saying, oh, her body had 2 head wounds on it, so status of her body. No, the game would have been like, nah, that's not right. That simply can't be right. See the chess pieces.
ボトルの中
Inside each bottle was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece. King, rock, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each one of
確
those.
かに
すると
And the piece inside the bottle, broken bottle we found was
ライトの
a knight, if I remember.
それが
So, what does that matter?
あなたはチェスにはあまり
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you?
だから
Let me explain.
チェスの駒の種
The
類
chess with 6 different pieces, king, queen.
ルーナイトビショップポーン
She said them in English. Cool. I was curious to see if she would.
あの現場に残されていたのは
And that was left intact at the crown seat with the king.
ビショップポーンの4体
Yeah, just those 4.
床に落ちて
On the ground was the knight. Oh, so the queen is missing.
そうなんだ
We don't have evidence for the 5 bottles at the scene. Well, one was apparently went missing.
1本足りないんです
何よチェス
What does chess have to do with anything? Yeah, shogi is way better. Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean.
確かにボトルは足りなくな
Let's
った
say a
かも
bottle
しれ
did
ない
go missing.
それが事件
There's still no
と関係
evidence
して
that
る
has anything to do with this case.
事件前
The
か
bottle could have just disappeared any time before the murder. No, it's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case. How is it clear?
なくなったモノクマ
Think out what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
それを考えてみればわかるはず
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke about that self, but I decided I've already made too many jokes like that today because I'm tired. The bottle that was missing. It was broken.
なくなったモノク
The
マ
bottle
ボト
must
ル
have been broken. What makes you so sure? Because there's evidence at the scene to support it. Huh? That's right, we found evidence that shows that more than one broken bottle at the scene. And what is this evidence? Evidence proves it is. The bottle experiment. She's sinning. She was saying earlier she wants to see school mode so we can get Ishi's pantsu. Ata was like, oh no, I missed Ishimaru, he's dead. Don't worry, you can play school mode and then seduce him to get his pantsu. Isn't that right, Self? My dad still isn't home yet, Jesus Christ. I wonder if he's coming home today. It's a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. What I found was that the collection of pieces was heavier, and the reason for that is it was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass. What? So from this we can summarise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. Someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. And they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces. Which is only natural, they certainly had no way to measure the exact number of pieces to remove. But why would they try and get rid of it like that anyway? Because of what it would reveal about the case. The only doubt about the missing bottlers involved in the case. It's been used by some bowling a fist. I can't pronounce that, I'm too tired. The bottle was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked. So, that's a trick statement. Makoto never removes his hoodie. It's his safety helmet. Like, he legit looks like he hasn't got a shirt on under it. The bottle was removed and the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked. The second wound in Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, it's the only possible conclusion. The killer wanted to make it look like it was only one attack, so they had to get rid of the evidence. From there we can conclude it wasn't Hugo who delivered the second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And as the matter of the magazine, he must have been in the rec room when the incident took place. Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it. No way, you killed her, I'm sure of it. Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her. I'm not too afraid to admit when I'm wrong, that's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it. Okay, fine, let's hear it. It was right after I got Oga's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early, you know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there. That's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room. You did? Pretty soon, Oga showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. When I got inside, Oga was all alone. Toko had disappeared. Wow, Sylph, were you asking me to write that? What's wrong with you, Sylph? And you just now decided to share it with us? After the shock of thinking I killed someone, I forgot all about it! Can someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose. So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to? You don't know what you're talking about. I never went into the rec room. Yeah, I'm glad as well, so I'm very glad. Even without Ishimaru here, his presence of gay is felt. No, he's not. Gay! You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room. I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide. What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous! Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin! No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Tuka was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element? Sure. That's already a thing. Oh, what? We're halfway through the game? Seriously? Oh, wait. It's this? Oh, shit. Woo! I'm shit at those until it gets to the really fast one, then I'm good at it. It's the cyanide voice. Nice. Just yelling, that's fuck. She's practicing a lot of things. Namely Togami worship. Or Byakuya worship. Do you know someone left a handprint behind the inside of the locker? Must have been hiding in there and put the hand on the wall without thinking. Does the handprint look familiar, Toku? No, it doesn't. Okay, then let's compare it to your hand, shall we? They'll clear everything up, right? Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth. Okay, it's my handprint. Dang, she just straight up admitted it. That you killed Sakura. No, I swear, there's no way. Out of it. I probably did kill her. Straight up again? Wait, what do you mean probably? Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura? Togami's Togami. Talk, now. After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured out if I just sneak in first and hide in the locker. And did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her? Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge your dying message. Well, that's awkward. So after you left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf. When you did, you put it back upside down. I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry. Imbeciles, all of you. Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me, like a monster's growling. And I turned around. Floating the sympathetic head of Sakura. There was Sakura covered in blood and staring right at me. Hina is lovely. I did her free time events earlier. She's nice. When I saw that blood, I fainted right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. Oh! That's why. Oh, Sojanayo. That's why she was freaking out in her room, because she just transformed back. I saw you try and frame me for murder. Oh, that's awkward. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her. Her? You mean... Achoo! Haha! Guess who's back? It was your fault after all. My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soared even greater heights. Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura? Well, to be honest, Miss Marosami don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully, when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit, I wondered? So I opened my eyes to see. Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing they could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. Sakura of Karma. I should have taken a picture of it. Oh my god. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever. And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you? I wasn't about to die with some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I wanted to be for killing Master. Just go away and die a meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it. But I can't just catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem. Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hino's attack. Hino! Oh no! You can't watch CEO, Hino. That's the hero, or whatever his name is. Oh yes, she does that. Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Oga, so that's good. So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna... Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote. Huh? I thought for sure she'd have some words from Hero on that one. What's wrong? Come on everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do this. No, not quite yet. Huh? Not yet? Why not yet? Don't you think there was something odd about Toga's story? I mean, you had to have noticed. Odd, huh? Hero's attack and then Togo's, but it still wasn't the end of it. It wasn't? Tell your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about. Your wish is my command, darling. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... I was just sleeping peacefully. Then all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf. You were taken by surprise when you saw Olga covered in blood. So you smashed her head in the Monokuma bottle. You got it! I smashed her good. And where did the attack take place? Right where I woke up. I killed her in front of the shelf. No, you didn't. Because she was sitting in the comfy chair. She does. As soon as this case is over, Toko's gonna write about it in the fanfic. If Ansaku was sitting upright in the chair. The comfy chair, might I add. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of the death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair. So you finally noticed. That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer. Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair? No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way. It has to be it. The evidence proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. There was blood on the floor. Where is it? Fuck. Yeah, there it is. I dipped over it. She claimed that chair for life. Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. But same with the magazine, there's proof of that. She must have moved the body after she killed her, right? Well, to make it look like I did it, because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair. Hey, come on now. Look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I can move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that. And then what's the deal? Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
でも
But
それに
plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
あの謎が解け
And
ない
then we take care of that. We can't say this case has been properly settled.
とは言い切れない
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again. Ah, so you just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? Didn't we already agree that, like, the locker was open the whole time? When everything was just confused and hectic, she just snuck out the locker into the group. No, I don't think that's possible, because Naegi said that, and Kyoko was like, are you a dumbass? If the reason no way Toko's hiding in the locker is because... I was in the locker! I killed Sakura! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
あの時点で
And the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there. Okay.
じゃあ
Where was she hiding?
どこに隠れてたの？
私は知らんよ
I don't know.
そもそも
What's with this whole locked room thing about anyway?
おめえは犯人なんだ。
How'd you not know? You killed her!
ことは
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
嘘では
No, she's not. I've been saying all along. There's still more to this case.
だけどよ。
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, then that means Olga didn't die from the shot to the head.
オーガのそれがどうした？
Shot to the head, and you're to blame. And, well, I can't remember what's going on. Oh,
考えられないし
I'm so tired, Jesus Christ. Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
お前らが
That's because you're overlooking vital information. Could we be missing something so important? There's another possible explanation, maybe it's... Oh, I saw Ishii and I feel sad now.
オーガの死因が
What was it that killed Olga?
ジェノサイダーのオー
It
ガ
wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack.
じゃあオーガは
Then
どうして
what was
死ん
it?
だんだ？
別の死因なんて
No other possible cause.
さくらちゃんの死因は
What killed Sakura?
頭部の傷以外に
Can't think of anything other than a shot to the head.
結局私のせい
So you're dead set on blaming me, huh? Yeah, Monokuma fell. Okay.
オーガの死因ジェノサイダーのじゃあオーガは別の死因ださくらちゃんの死因は頭部の傷以外には考えられない
You got that wrong.
モノクマファイルに大神さんは吐血をしてたらしいんだ
He's like, but Naegi, Shimaru's dead. And he's like, oh, and then he goes back in the locker. Just walks backwards back into it. Shuts it behind him. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura vomited blood. I think you can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there's even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
そんなの頭を
Well,
殴られた時
I mean, maybe she got hit with a bottle, she got cut in the inside of her mouth, but she was hit on the back of the head.
血の中を切っただけなら
If that's all it was, the file one would specified vomited blood.
それに
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth. You looked in her mouth!
傷なんて見当そこまで調べ
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies.
死体に興味
No, I'm
があ
not
る
into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
謎の解明
Are
に
you
興
sure?
味があ
Are
る
you sure, Karigi?
だけどよ
If there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
体内で起きた
Some sort of reaction within her body, most likely.
大神桜は
Sakura was poisoned.
殺されたんだ
Poisoned?
そうだ
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there could be no mistake.
そこに間違いはない
The truth is within the legs. Ah, you're making me go all weak in the knees.
ありえない
She was poisoned. It isn't possible.
信じられないか
Is it really too hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her. You can explain it? Of course, if you don't mind. Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
おめえが一番
You're the one talking.
謎を解く鍵は
Key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
娯楽室じゃん
Huh? Not in the rec room? And I could have found it all along.
現場の立ち
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
お前には
Well,
当たってんべ
yeah, good point.
あの科学室には大きな薬品棚がありそこには様々な薬品が揃えられていた
We already had a conversation that like Kyoko expected every inch of the dead bodies. Oh dear. Literally, the only two bodies she mentioned doing that with are Chihiro's, where that's how she realized he had a dick, and Sakura's. So like, not even incorrect. There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
そこで
That's where I found this.
見つけたぞ
Is that the poison?
そこまで強い
It's not especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you're drinking it by a bottle.
だが
The specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
どこに置いてあったんだ
Where did you find it?
化学室の
Shelf is divided into three sections: A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements; in B, reagents; and in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
じゃあその
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
さあ
Well, that's the question, isn't it? Bottle of poison Byaku showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as on the supplements, I'm positive. Section A.
その毒薬って
Poison was actually in section A, wasn't it? Huh? But you just said section A was for supplements or whatever.
妙だろ
Strange, isn't it? I know everything you're going to do, and you know everything I'm going to do. Oh my god, I love that movie. Anyway. Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those strange nutritional additives? Yeah, so why?
これが
Because the culprit switched it out, that's why. What do you
どう
mean?
いう
こういう意
I
味だ
mean
よ
this. I can't believe Byakuya Togami is fucking dead. I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the poison to his lips and... Oh, Master! We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. As if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
まずいな
Ugh, it tastes awful. Oh no, Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water, you can't just swallow powder, it'll stick to your throat. My god! Aha! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
確かに吐き出したくなるよな
The flavour certainly makes you want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff? Huh? What are you talking about?
もちろんプロテインも
Don't you hate it when you're expecting dead bodies for fun and you find surprise dick? That's the worst thing. I'm talking about protein, of course.
プロテイン
Protein? Can I see the bottle for a second?
あ
Ah, sure. Do we ever like? Coco took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. Ew, his lips have touched that. Touched the finger to her tongue. That's it. It's protein powder. Eh?
そうだ
Correct. It wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
だとすると
Which makes one wonder,
本来この瓶
the
の
poison
中
that
に
should have been in that
入っていたは
bottle.
ずの毒薬
Where did
は
it go? The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Between the competency the poison must have been in. Could it be? This again? Aho, 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 aho. That was great. Give me an R. Give me a T. Oh, don't put the I over it. Protein. I didn't know how to spell protein, so I was very screwed for a second there until I noticed the I was already there. There we go.
そうか分かったぞ
毒薬プロテインの容器に入れられてたんじゃないのかな
Did you please? It was the true murderer all along. The poison must have been poured into the protein can.
毒薬の瓶にプロテインの
If the
粉末
proteins in the
が入
poison
れられてた
bottle
んだ
seems only logical to assume that this is true, right? I really hope nobody's sleeping while I'm yelling like an idiot.
そうだ毒薬と
Absolutely,
プ
the
ロテインの
contents of each
成分
container
が
were switched.
プロテインの
So
中
the
に
protein
は
was in the bottle of
毒薬
poison,
が
and
入
the poison was in
毒
the
薬
protein
の
can.
中身そして
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison. Holy crap! All we had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and then she was happy to drink the poison herself. Something at the scene? I'm saying they gave her a protein drink, alright? The protein drink was actually contained a deadly poison. What? That's what it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death. You know, I do remember Olga saying that the protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. Maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing. What was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I didn't know exactly who swapped the mixtures. Real? Who was it? Evidence revealing who replaced two materials was left in the chem lab for everyone to see. The footprints. Footprints, 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 footprints. Okay. See you. Footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it? I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. Must have been appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of the Section A, where I found the bottle meant for this poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the protein and poison, leaving the footprints behind. Given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belonged to will pose no problem. All I have to do is check out the footprints right now, then we'll see who. It was me. The footprints, they're mine. Being scared of Ishimaru is not welcome in a school environment. Hina. If you're gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know? Then, Olga's killers was... Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura. Just as I suspected. The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. Now people here where sneakers are... Leon. Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, Subiaka, that explains why you... These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No? Okay, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm the size for myself. If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left one other possibility. Just Hina. Plus Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to go to the vote, weren't you? This whole time you've been focusing on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you? I just can't believe it. What about it can't you believe? It's just the two of them were so close. It's like exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim and tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this is a particularly nasty little scheme. Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? If you did, why? Why would you do that? I found her in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden. Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched the protein powder and when you gave her the poison mixture. And she downed it all at once. And then... Hold it. I'm not convinced. I don't want to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, do you? So don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. I need words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not the person alive who sacrificed themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just how like the girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself. You say that, but I'm still not convinced. Ugh. How many times do you plan to repeat yourself? Skates out of the lab on his heelys. So understand me, I'm not saying it's because of some misguided sentimentalism. But it's still one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced. You talk about the locker room problem? Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locker room? Well... It doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, it doesn't mean I have to tell you everything. No, it doesn't. Sword your neighbour. But the fact you won't tell us concerns me. Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her? And if I do? Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this. Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit. What doesn't fit? I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy. He's right, it makes you look like you wanted people to suspect you. Oh my god, so that's cute. Like you wouldn't want to use them indoors. You'd be like, this is the same as running. It's like, no, it's not. It's fine. Oh my god. I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. You didn't notice? Yeah, that's just how it was. What else can I do? Listen, Hina, can you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein. Hang on. Oh, oops, sorry. I ate my microphone by accident. My mum is on the phone. She sounded a little bit not good, so I thought something was wrong. But I heard her laughing, so I'll go talk to her in a second now to see what's going on. How come? Doesn't matter. Hina, please, I'd like to know too. Fine. Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. Nobody else to suspect. No one else could have possibly done it. Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab. Well, right away I went to section C and I got the poison. Is that when you spilled the powder in front of the part of the shelf? Yeah, when I opened the bottle. I dropped it like an idiot. I see, okay. Go on. So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's why I switched them. Once I was done with that, took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. I actually put the bottle poison back on the wrong shelf. Because of that, everything I did got found out, and that's it. Sorry, just told. First you went to section A to get the poison, then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section A to section C to section A, do I have that correct? Yeah, if that's true. Isn't that a little strange? Can you repeat these events one more time? What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy. It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long till you're satisfied? How long? Till we figure it out. Till I uncover the full truth of this case. Yeah, it's like, I heard it like make a loud noise. And like, I was like, what the fuck was that? And then I heard it laughing, so like, I was probably that, but... she's on the phone anyway, so I won't get to it yet. That's when I grabbed the poison. We spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf. Yeah, when I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. Okay, and then? I moved from section C to section A. That's why I switched the powders. As I was done with switching them. I put the bottle filled with protein powder back in section A. And I took the bottle with the poison in it. Left the chem lab. That's all there is to it. Oh shit, I didn't realise I had more than one bullet. There we go. You said you went to get the poison from section C and that's where you spilled the powder, right? Yeah, but what about it?
その後
And after that, you said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. Jesus Christ, this trial is long. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C to section A. It contradicts what you just said. Huh? Then, maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements? No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said? I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I left a footprint. What the? Hina, what is the meaning of this? Well, you lied to us, plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. Powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to section A. So you never went to section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved section A. Well, you see... What the? The camera seems to be tilting in all sorts of bizarre directions. What is the meaning of this? What the hell? What's going on here? Is someone controlling it? And the footprints aren't the only problem with our account. What? Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence. New evidence? Impossible, that can't be. Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me. I did? It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. Amazed you of all people miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight. Just say it already. What was this that you think you found? I found this. A piece of glass? It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. The hidden clue was exposed thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you, so thank you for that. But you almost ate glass, you idiot. That's top tier baka right there. But what is it? Oh, you still don't realise? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it? Didn't I make this exact joke? With, it's simple. Tell them, Naegi, in the chat once. Huh? Me? Fine, if you really do know, explain the meaning of the shard of glass. Shadow like the glass Coco found in the bottle of poison. I can remember now, I broke something the same shade of blue. The window. It's part of the window from the rec room door, right? The window? The window we broke in to get in was light blue, just like that, so I think that must be it. You're right, it must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison? What's so strange about that? What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us, where was the bottle of poison? Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us. Bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That's what you said, right, Hina? And yet somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle. And everything that Hina told us was a lie? In reality, the bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in the bottle. And then once that room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back into the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. It had to be after the locked rooms opened. In other words, after Sakura died. Wait, hold on, you're moving too fast. You're too slow. Yeah, so I remember you posted it to Google Plus, I saw it. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may have well been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? You already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If it wasn't there when she died, how did you get poisoned? You're right, you need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. Has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that? What are you talking about? Some kind of loaded question? Not at all, just answer the best of your ability. Well, no, not that I remember. Yeah, me either. Not me. Same here. Yeah, me either. Okay, then that
これが
settles
分
it.
かったやっぱり
That proves the protein can found its way to the inner scene after the room was opened.
密室が
Oh, come on. How can you say that?
俺にわからんと
How can you know what I don't know? Because you weren't in the crime scene. Oh, you were allowed in. I forgot. It was those two idiots. You should say that is because there's evidence. It was lying on top of the glass. When it comes to the protein can,
あのプロテインの
there's no doubt in my mind.
密室が破られる
Till the locked room was unlocked,
娯楽室にはなかった
it absolutely was not in there.
じゃああの容器
So
は
what you're saying?
密室が破られた
Someone planted it there after we got the door open?
いやそんなはずはない
No, no, that's impossible. That should have been there the whole
娯
time.
楽室にあったはずだもちろん密室が破られる前か
I
ら
had to be there while the rec room was unlocked. Ah, let me get the thing.
もちろん密室が破られる前からな間違いないあのプロテインの容器密室が破られるまで娯楽室にはなかったの
I have no idea if this is right.
密室が破られた後に持ち込まれたんだいやそんなはずはない
I have 3 minutes to answer this.
あれはずっと娯楽室にあったはずだもちろん密室が破られる前からな
Nope, wrong. Bug.
間違いないあのプロテインの容器密室が破られるまで娯楽室にはなかったの
じゃああの容器は密室が破られた後に持ち込まれたのか
It's gotta be Togami I'm correcting. Can't be Kyoko.
ずっと娯楽室にあったはずだもちろん密室が破られる前
Oh, it's that easy? Seriously? I overthink it every time. I'm like, it can't be that easy. It's literally the bullet it gave me, but there we go. How there's broken glass scattered around the room, right? Of course, it came from the window you broke to get in. What about it? Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. They also found 3 pieces underneath the can. What? This proves it. It proves that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room. I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
破片の上にあっ
if that were the case, it would explain the can being on top of the glass. So you asked everyone about it to eliminate the possibility right out of the gate.
たおかげではっきりした
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
密室時の娯楽室
As long as it was a locked room, it could only contain the bottle of poison and not the
プ
protein
ロテイ
can.
ンの容器はだけ
But once the room was opened up, they were switched. And as a result,
プロテインの容器
the
は
protein
娯楽
can wound up in the rec room and the bottle of poison returned to the
科
chem
学
lab.
室に置かれること
If it's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can. No, that's not why. The explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
密室時の現場にあった
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there? Saying is she drank it, knowing what it was? Such ridiculous fiction is exactly what happened.
話してみろ
Tell us already.
いや
Sorry. Please tell us.
話してくれ
まず最初に
Before
は
we
っき
get
り
to
さ
that,
せ
we
て
need
お
to
かなけ
clarify
れば
one
な
other
らない
thing.
密室時
We
の
need to
娯楽
establish
室
who
に
exactly got the poison from the chem
毒
lab.
薬
Chem lab.
それを
Chem
科
lob.
学室の棚から持
Who
ち出した
took it
人
from
物
the
につい
lobster
て
and got it to the rec room?
朝日奈っちが持ち
It
出
was
して
Hina, right? She took it and gave it to
渡した
Urga.
んだろ
苗木君はどう思う
What do you think, Makoto? When I got the poison with the chem lab, brought to the rec room. Had to have been. Sakura actually had powder on her shoes.
僕は
I think it
大
was
神さ
Sakura
ん自身だ
herself.
と思う
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
いいえ
On the contrary, you know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
嘘だよ
You're lying. Stop lying. Why? Why would you lie like that? No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. I have to make her accept it. Oh no. This is the third time.
そんなの嘘だよ何言ってんの違うの犯人は私だよやめて言わないでそんなの嘘だよ違うもん苗木のバカそんなの嘘だよ何言ってんの違うもん犯人は私だよやめて言わないでそんなの嘘だよ違うもん
Woo! That was amazing!
さくらちゃんが毒薬を持ち出した証拠があるの
これで証明するよ
I think that's the first time I've done it and not made any mistakes.
朝比奈さん大神さんの足の甲に黄色い粉末が付着してたのは知ってる
Hina, do you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
足
It did.
この黄色い粉末だ
It
よ
did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
化学室の棚の前に撒き散らされていた黄色い粉末だっ
That
た
powder was yellow, wasn't it? Was she like, Nageki no baka yo? Or something? I wasn't paying attention. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
つまり
So the powder was found in Sakura.
大神さんの足
What
の
else
甲
could it
に
be but the
付着
powder
して
from
た
the chem lab? Ah.
でもどうして
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Oka's foot?
しかも
But it was only on her instep, right?
あの粉末
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled.
大神さんがその場に立ってたからなんじゃないかな
So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. Ah.
大神さんがあの瓶を落とした時
And when Sakura dropped the ball, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
だから
Just how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. The powder still got scattered around, and some of it wound up on her instep.
彼女の足の甲に付着しちゃったそう考えられる
Is there any problem with my thinking?
じゃあ
Why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
毒薬を取り出す
An explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's what that section contained.
あの違うよ
No, it was me. The poison. Because I killed her. No, you didn't kill her. The one who killed Sakura. Connection with Sakura and the poison. You also have history of the locked room. It's only one quick way to explain it. My son. Oh,
これが僕の答えだ
the one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
大神
Ah. What?
大神自身が
The killer was
犯
Sakura?
人だと
Wait, so what you're saying is it was suicide? I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
確かに信じら
I
れない
can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it.
でもそう考
When
え
you
る
really think about it, everything matches up.
大神さん自身
Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room and she drank it. Also, she could end her own life.
そして
And that explains why she couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room. Because, of course, Monokuma Foster, Byakuya created it in secret.
この密室は
The locked room mystery was created by
大
Sakura.
神さん自身によって作られたもの
きっと
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did.
大神
She
さん
sat there,
その
in the comfy chair,
密室に持ち込んだ毒
drank
薬
the poison, and breathed her last
そこで
breath.
生きたい
Winky face.
そして
And then the extra bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it.
娯楽室に密室が破られた
At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room.
朝日奈さん
And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
す
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had broken near the doorway. That was when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. Kayoko was busy checking the body. And the more I think about it, the more I realise how unusual your actions were. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. With shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. You said you were going to get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you're at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the protein powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense. When you were done, you gathered everyone together, and once you were back in the rec room. I got everyone. Ah! Olga? Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? I see. While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. Hina and no never would have left her side in a situation like that. So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions that undermined the investigation. As long as you disguised the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? Footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison, vital piece of evidence, and yet... So you're saying it's Hina consciously decided to deceived us? To make it look like she killed Sakura? No. No, 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 no. I killed her. I did it. That's enough, Hina. It's over. It's not. Nothing's over. It is. Actually, no, you're right. I have to end this properly. Oh, here comes the manga. Look at his smile. Look at him. Freaking Baka. Is that her getting out or getting into the locker? That is a cute Hagakure there. Okay. So that was the night one. Okay. Run like the wind, boy. Okay, I'm gonna assume that's her getting out. He is. That's the only thing he's good for. I like that surprise motherfucker face. Jesus Christ. What on earth is that? Toko is unleashing her ultimate. His face! Oh my god. I think this is it.
これが事件の全貌だよ。今回の事件は
The case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
呼び出されたのは
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya.
呼び出された
But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
娯楽室の
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of
その
sight.
中に隠れそして
Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room.
次に娯楽室
Next to
の
arrive was Hiro. Look, she's in the chair! She knows. She had to backseat that chair. Oh, did she? I didn't notice. I'll have a look now. Next to arrive was Hiro.
そこで
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try and kill him, so he panicked.
取り乱してしまい まず
While thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
大神さんに殺
Thinking he
し
killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
テーブルの上にあった雑誌に
Took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from messenger from Sakura.
ある人物の名前を書い
To
て
that end, he wrote down a name.
深
Toko, a radical name. He was hoping to pin the murder on
深さ
her.
んの名前をだけど
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing, so soon as the coast was clear,
深さん
she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with the others.
偽造された雑誌を
So, why did she not faint when she saw her name written in blood? Why did it take the blood on Sakura to knock her out?
だけど
But in a rush, she made one little mistake.
彼女は
She put the magazine back upside down.
上下逆さまの状態で戻してしまったんだ
So, please.
その直後
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
大神
She
さん
also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and
気絶してし
fainted.
まったそれによって
This caused her personality to switch back to over to genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out.
そして
Just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her.
これが大神さん
It
の
explains why there were two wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura was dead the whole time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. She does have blood on her hands. Even after those two blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a two locked room scenario and then drank the deadly mixture. The light of God is shining down on her like, lol bitch, do it. I dare you. And there she took her final breath. In the comfy chair. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the window open to get inside. Someone already knew what would happen and knew she committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison off the ground. And while nobody was looking, placed it with the empty protein can. If I ever think my character has stupid hair, I'm just gonna look at that picture of Hagakure and feel reassured of my life choices. Because that is some stupid hair. They did this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the person who went to all that effort. It was you, Hina. What did I get? Did I get straight A's? Is she gonna be proud? No. Oh, Chris, you don't know yet. There he is, my boy. That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact, isn't that right? That's what happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to... How are you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern? Well, I mean, I ain't a little bitch like you, Byakuya. You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes it so complicated. That's what you don't understand, and that's why you couldn't solve this case. See, didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end. Yes! God, I thought I wouldn't be able to get the highest note then. Yeah. Ishi, wherever you are proud of me? Look at the texture on that, Jesus Christ. Okay, I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet. Oh yeah, that's right. Seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You really don't have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't wanna, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as blackened? Did you make the right choice, or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? A wonderful ass. Yeah, that's right. You want to kill Sakura was Sakura herself. Okay, we're done here. So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Hina, why did you try and cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet you... Why did you do that? Yeah, we almost died there. Because... That's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all you pushed her in a corner. You all killed her. So that's why. I couldn't let her be the only one that died. You don't mean? You're all gonna take us with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pray for our crimes. Serious? That's... You still don't understand? Let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. If after Genocide Jack had attacked me. She got mad and stormed out the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me. My closest friend got hurt. Sakura. Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. That's all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everyone was at fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked me to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't. Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them. Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you... Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're friends. Sakura... She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet... trampled all over her feelings, and you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and she wouldn't listen to what you wouldn't listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was, seeing you act like that? That's what a suicide note means. Instead of just waiting to be killed, I do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? You know, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out. You know. Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. Oh, but what's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? I have a favor to ask. A favor? I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I ever had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. That's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison syrup. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura! Let me in! Please, open the door! Why? Why? Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. If there was a comfy chair, she sat in it. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And it just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't be allowed to live, XD. That's why you tried to lead us astray. We did our best to arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this. I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long that I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your own interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what a suicide note meant? Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me... Well, what I'm really trying to say is... Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? What is that? Isn't obvious? A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? Hina already... Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room. What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought it'd liven things up a bit. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut. So then, what did she write in her real suicide note? I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonious narrator voice. But you know, have you been curious about the whole suicide note thing? What came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place? Isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies. Could you get on with it, please? Okay. Jeez, talk about a buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish. Who writes like that? As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here. It was our first night in a strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
黒幕は
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
我
I
の
couldn't
代
let it be destroyed under my watch.
滅ぼす
Even
わ
if
け
it
に
meant my
は
own
い
life,
か
I
ぬ
had to protect it.
そう思っ
That's how I saw things. However, that was my greatest weakness. Because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
そして
And what the mastermind wanted
黒
from me
幕
was
が
nothing
我
less
に
than
命
murder.
じたのは
They were probably worried that until the first murder happened, nothing would move forward. What neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off and wait until we reached another stalemate.
だがそこで
However, as I lived here with all of you,
朝日奈
as I
の
lived here
生
with
活
Hina,
を我の
my resolve
決意
began to
は
weaken.
揺らいでいる
Watching everyone fight was just there, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness of my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to my own mastermind. More than anything,
我を
I
親
cannot
友
betray
と言っ
those who
て
will
く
call
れ
me
る
their
人
friend.
物
That's how I came to feel. That's why Sakura
我は決め
made
た
a
のだ
decision.
もう
I no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
我は
I made my
決心
decision.
したのだお前
I'm
と
going to resist you. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal a secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic? Or just moronic?
だが
Of course, I understand if you all hate me.
皆が我
All
を
of this is
恨
because of
む
my
こ
own
とで
weakness. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may wish to make on me.
それが
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I
お
had
主
in
た
mind.
ちを
And unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
事態は我の
My own
力
situation
だ
is
け
starting
で
to
は
have an
収まらな
effect
く
on
な
more people than just me.
そしてそれこそが
The will of the emoticons.
黒幕
Which is
が
exactly
我
what the
の裏
mastermind
切りを
wanted
公
when they
表
revealed
し
my
た
betrayal.
本
My betrayal brought up suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
だが
Of course, I'm
そ
so
れも
responsible
全
for
て
that as
が
well.
我
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
た
But
だ
I've
し
decided the one I'm going to kill is
我自
myself.
身
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you will die with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
お主
If
た
I
ち
can
には
save
そ
you,
の
then
価値が
sacrificing
あ
my
る
own life would have no greater meaning.
お主たちが
Whatever
ど
you
う
think of me,
思う
please know that you are all my most treasured friends. I never had people like you in my life. Then, Sakura. Friendly reminder that I maxed out Sakura's friendship as well earlier on. That was fun. Didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us.
そう
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong, too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
でも
It's only her limitless strength that made it possible.
朝日奈
Finally,
よ
Hina, I want to apologize to you especially. The reason I didn't tell you any of this was because I knew you would try and stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please don't be sad. Hang on. I'm gonna try and read this quick, my mum is outside. If I can thwart the mastermind plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path I've chosen, this is the only way I've left to distinguish myself. Okay, please, hurry up, I've got to go. You can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Waiting for the scan. That's like the 5th day it's been postponed. Please talk to Byakuya, Turko and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan when I'm still alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end though, it doesn't even matter. I've shown myself reactions enough with words, hopefully then they'll see.
我らは憎
I
し
never
み
saw
合
you
う
as my
敵同
enemy,
士
you
な
were
どで
only
はな
ever
く
my friend who I wanted to help as much as possible.
協力すべき仲間
You know,
朝日奈よ
whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else.
必
No
ず
matter what, just survive. This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
しょうがない
And in the end, the meddling was like totally pointless. If she died so you guys wouldn't try and kill each other, and you always ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean the next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
は
Huh? First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
はにゃはにゃ
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
そうだな
Damn straight. It's all because of our misplaced hatred.
どうだ
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Blah. Whether or not there was a spy never mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else. What the heck? This is not as big as to go. But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. Yeah, it's getting silly now. Like, God, when did he go in? It was like Wednesday? Oh, it's just been stupid. No, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday he went in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because my Switch arrived on Wednesday and he was already in hospital then. So yeah, it was Tuesday. Jesus Christ. Your enemies, each other. He's absolutely right about that. Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? It's a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. And there will be no doubt those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh?
当然だ
Sakura and Hino are both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
何度も
There's no
言わ
point
せ
in
るな
participating in a game which has lost its sense of excitement. This is why I'll no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? I only have one thing to look forward to, and it is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does that mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some faultless sentimentalism. Sentimentalism? That's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I'll go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone. Well, now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning? Ah, how boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
どういうことだべ
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstab and get back on track. It's the moment you've been waiting for. Punishment time! But wait, Sakura's technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever student I want. And I tell you, I'm very particular about the bet times one rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. Special guest. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. If he really wanted to hurt me, he'd punish Ishimaru's dead body. I don't like how it winced when he punched it. You suck, man! You turned into a mangled hunk of junk! Oh, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about that grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The colour, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. Then the anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up from my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him? Huh? You're friends of a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What next? Friends of a basketball? Shut the hell up! It wasn't just this laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him! Is that what you call animism? Where the soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? I had chicken and stir fry today, it was great. Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. I was trying to find things out all sneaky. So, you finally noticed him, senpai. Finally? No, I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with a laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the start. What? You knew, and you were so cocky enough to let us take the plunge? Well, I mean, the data on a laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting. I wanted to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Why is he mourning this laptop more than he mourned Ishimaru? Yes, the punishment time has made me feel 1,000,000,000 times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing, it makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. I've already died so far, the death of each and every one of my friends. They'll make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad, just unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, and before that, I need to read the postscript. Postscript? Yeah, there's still a bit more left to Sakura's note. Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like to tell you to tell the others. Hopefully it'll act like a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue? I've spoken with the mastermind on and off the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is, the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Whoopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory. That's okay, I've already looked at the end of the game, it doesn't matter. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, the book club is dismissed for today. You can't have book club about Ishimaru. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit? Makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? Makes you somehow you didn't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid! Is to get back at you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. I could ever let every usefuls have it. But... sucks for you, loser. That's another one for the chat screenshot folder. Wait, what's this? What is it now? There's one last line on a note. Let me just say to this the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I'm going to sit in my comfy chair and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what, and that's seriously it. Oh, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Oh, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try and get some rest, you know? Maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long. Think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. What was that all about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. Mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after the last trial was over.
あなたは
What did you do? What did you do to my body? What?
ね
Answer me. What did you do to my body? Mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the Mastermind did? What did the Mastermind do to us? I mean, did the Mastermind plant a bomb on us or something? If I try to leave the school, the sensor goes off. The bomb explodes. I see stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Oh,
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
ゲーだよ。
So, now what do we do?
なんだ。
What else is there other than the head back up?
What?
Oh, yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But, Hina must still feel responsible. Ha, dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
ありやん。
I would never have lost that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
ごめん
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try.
あれ
Huh? This video wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag? No. I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. Don't think hard. Hina's already blushing. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him? Sleazeball? That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends. I'm adding that to the chat react folder. Hey, stop fighting Master! You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me! I guess it's not so everyone to act like friends. That's just how it is for now. Is this it? Is it over? And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. I really want to talk about my OCs, my Dangans, and I'm just trudging through this now. School announcement, nighttime, dining hall locked. You know, sweet dreams, bye. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, deep down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I was falling into such a deep sleep. The night still wasn't over for me. Oh no. A voice, I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me to deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Kyoko? He's sleeping in his hoodie. Can you see the zip?
そうよ
Yes, it's me. I have come for your pencil. Ah, Kyoko.
そうよ
I said yes. So Kyoko's here. Wait, what? And Flash was wide awake. What are you doing here?
そうね
I need to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
ね
Always. You don't have to overreact like that. Every time you're surprised. What time is it?
そう
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Oh boy, time for badge arcade. How is Kyoko waking me up at this hour? I could. Yeah, I might stop here. Because I'm tired, you. I could. It would. Right, here comes the question. Should I stream drawing Richie or not? Because it's late, yo. And he's still gonna be difficult. Because alternatively, if you have headphones, you can call if you can. And I'll draw while calling. It depends what you prefer. Alternatively, I could stream tomorrow sometime. In fact, I would kind of like... I think it would be better if I have a basic beta design first that I can draw on stream, and then I'll draw like the sprites or something. Because like I don't even really know how Richie looks because I scrapped his old design. The only character I know what they look like for sure is Scott. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll end the stream here then. Thank you for attending. Right. Yeah, sure, that's fine.